slow morning ritual. Coffee like nowhere to be. Sunday mornings are always like this. The alarm didn't ring today. I left it off on purpose. Pull the curtains open wide. Let the sunshine do its service. Coffee maker doing its thing. That familiar gentle sound. I've been waiting all week long for this slow unhurried ground. No meetings, no deadlines, no place I have to go. Just me and this morning, moving soft and slow. I've got nowhere to be, just the sunlight and me, and a cup warming up in my hands. I've got all the time in this golden design of a morning I finally understand. Nowhere to be, and it's everything. Flour dusting on the counter, batter mixed without a rush. My Beagle watching every move, tail wagging in the hush. I flip the pancakes one by one, the butter melting slow. This kitchen is my whole world now, and it's all I need to know. No emails, no errands, no calendar to check. Just warmth on my shoulders and love around my neck. I've got nowhere to be, just the sunlight and me, and a cup warming up in my hands. I've got all the time in this golden design of a morning I finally understand. Nowhere to be, and it's everything. They say rest is a gift, but I think it's a skill. Learning how to receive it, learning how to be still. And on a Sunday like this, with the light coming through, I remember who I am when there's nothing I have to do. Nowhere to be, nowhere to be. Just here, just now, just free. Coffee's warm, the morning's mine, and everything's fine. Nowhere to be. Sunday mornings always feel like this. She's been sitting by the stove since the moment I got up. Ears perked, tail going wild like I'm filling up a cup. I pour the maple syrup slow, she watches every drip. The most attentive audience I've ever had for this. This is the life, right here in this kitchen. Her eyes on every move I make, her tail never quitting. Maple and morning, a Beagle at my feet. The smell of Sunday filling up every corner, every beat. Stack 'em high and eat 'em slow, let the butter find its way. This is what it feels like when joy decides to stay. Maple and morning, simple and sweet. She gets her little puppy play banana, just a bite. I sit down at the table and she settles in just right. Head resting on my ankle, eyes blinking soft and warm. How did something this ordinary become my favorite form? This is the life, no glamour, no fanfare. Just pancakes and a Sunday and a dog who's always there. Maple and morning, a Beagle at my feet. The smell of Sunday filling up every corner, slow, let the butter find its way. This is what it feels like when joy decides to stay. Maple and morning, simple and sweet. Maybe I don't need a reason to call a morning good. Maybe this is all the magic that I ever understood. A silly little dog, a warm and golden plate. This is where the beauty lives. This is where I wait. Maple and morning, morning and her. The whole day starts like this. Can't ask for more. Maple and morning, stay a little longer. Stay. Sunday is self-care, treating yourself to stillness. I did done with some planet quiet. What from the day was gone, but Sundays taught me something that I'm still learning slow. The most important thing I do is sometimes letting go. Put the phone face down, pour the coffee right, light a candle for no reason, just because it's bright. Stillness is a gift, I'm finally learning how to hold, letting Sunday wrap around me, warm against the cold. I don't need to earn this morning, don't need to justify the peace. Stillness is a gift, and I'm giving it to me. Pancake batter on the counter, apron tied in back, plants along the windowsill, sunlight keeping track. My dog is half asleep now, curled up by the door. I think she knows exactly what these Sundays are for. No guilt about the resting, no rush to start the week. This morning is a whole world soft enough to keep. Stillness is a gift, I'm finally learning how to hold, letting Sunday wrap around me, warm against the cold. I don't need to earn this morning, don't need to justify the peace. Stillness is a gift, and I'm giving it to me. Self-care isn't always candles or a fancy retreat. Sometimes it's a Sunday kitchen, flour on your feet, nowhere to perform, no one waiting for a show, just you and what refills you in the morning's gentle glow. Giving it to me. Giving it to me. This stillness, this morning, this soft and quiet peace. Giving it to me. The kitchen is sanctuary, your own little world. Four walls and a window that faces east is right. Countertops I know by heart, worn smooth in morning light. The chalkboard by the doorway says good morning, says it's fine. Houseplants leaning toward the sun, like they know something divine. This This is my corner of the world, nobody else need know how sacred it can feel to let the morning go slow. My little world with the coffee and the light, my little world where everything feels right. The fern beside the window, the beagle on the floor. My little world is everything I'm looking for. My little world. Ooh. I built this kitchen slowly with every plan I chose, every mug I couldn't leave behind, every spice God knows. There's comfort in the clutter, there's love in every shelf. In here I'm not performing, I'm just being myself. The world is loud beyond this door, but in here it's just mine. The hiss of butter in the pan, a morning going fine. My little world with the coffee and the light, my little world where everything feels right. The fern beside the window, the beagle on the floor. My little world is everything I'm looking for. My little world. My little world. My little world. I've traveled far enough to know that sanctuary's not a place, it's any room where you can breathe and rest inside your face. And mine just happens to have pancakes on the stove, a sleepy dog, a sunny window, and a heart that's finally home. My little world. My little world. Good morning, Sunday. I'm already yours. My little world. There's a window in my kitchen facing east and full of grace. Every Sunday it reminds me of the softness in this space. The light comes in at angles I could never quite describe, like it's reaching for the good things, like it's choosing to arrive. And I stand there in the warmth of it, cup of coffee in my hand, thinking this is what a fresh start actually looks like, actually can. Golden through the glass, like every week begins again. Golden through the glass, like hope is old but never ends. It finds the flower on the counter, it finds a dog's brown eyes. Golden through the glass, the most ordinary sunrise. Golden through the glass. I don't need a grand occasion to believe that things are good. Sunday light is a way of saying all the things I know I should remember, that the world turns soft and beauty comes back around, that every single morning starts the same way coming down. And I think of all the women in their kitchens just like mine, standing in their Sunday morning, counting on the light. Golden through the glass, like every week begins again. Golden through the glass, like hope is old but never ends. 1,000 times or more, and you let it land on you without asking why. Fresh starts look like Sunday mornings, look like ordinary lives. Golden, golden, golden. Every Sunday morning, soft and slow, golden through the glass. Nothing on the calendar, not a single thing, just the sound of the coffee maker and the quiet it brings. No brunch I have to get to, no text I have to send, just a wide open morning with no particular end. Isn't it strange how an empty day can feel like the fullest thing I've had all weekend, the best kind of way. Empty Sunday, empty Sunday, wide and open, soft and free. Empty Sunday, empty Sunday, wrapped around just you and me. Nothing planned, nothing waiting, just the morning being kind. Empty Sunday, stay a little longer this time. My Beagle doesn't have a schedule, never has, never will. She's an expert at just being patient, present still. Maybe she's been teaching me since the day we met that a beautiful day looks like exactly nothing yet. No checklist, no pressure, no version of myself I have to show the world today. I'm just being me. Empty Sunday, empty Sunday, wide and open, soft and free. Empty Sunday, empty Sunday, wrapped around just you and me. Nothing planned, nothing waiting, just the morning being kind. Empty Sunday, stay a little longer this time. People say you have to fill it, every hour, every slot, but some of my best living happened in the spaces where I stopped. And there's a kind of courage in choosing to do less. Empty Sunday taught me that open is not emptiness. Empty Sunday, wide and free. Nothing to do but be. Empty Sunday, stay with me. Stay with me. There's something about measuring the way it slows the mind. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of calm, each movement by design, not designed by any schedule, just the rhythm of the hands. Something in the body knows what the brain can't understand. The bowl becomes a compass, the whisk a kind of prayer. The morning opens up when I stop thinking and I'm there. blues eyes like she approves, like she can tell I'm here now, finally still inside my groove. Hands and flour, butter in the pan. This is the meditation that I actually can. Mind goes quiet when my hands know what to do. Cooking Sunday morning is how I come back to hands and flour. Simple, soft and true. I've tried a lot of ways to find some peace inside. Podcast, journaling, stretching, hoping quiet would arrive. But the best I've ever felt was standing here like this, hands moving without thinking in the ordinary bliss. Hands in flour, the pan and the light, mind going quiet, everything just right. Hands and flour. This is alright. The dark will make ordinary moments feel special. She finds me in the kitchen every single morning now, like she heard the alarm not ring, and she doesn't know how. She just knows I'll be there at the stove or by the sink. She shows up without asking, and she's a missing link between the ordinary moment and the one that matters most. She's just a dog, I know that, but she's everything almost. She finds me every time I'm in the kitchen, tail going, nose working, like I'm the best thing living. She finds me in the middle of my quiet, and suddenly a Sunday morning turns into something priceless. She finds me. She always finds me. I dropped a bit of batter, she was there before it fell. She looked at me with those brown eyes like, don't tell, don't tell. I gave her just a little, she pretended to be shy, then wagged herself completely satisfied with life. And I laughed out loud alone, which sounds like sad but isn't. There's nobody I'd rather fill this quiet kitchen with. She finds me every time I'm in the kitchen, tail going, nose working, like I'm the best thing living. She finds me in the middle of my quiet, and suddenly a Sunday morning turns into something priceless. She finds me. She always finds me. People talk about connection like it's something hard to find, but she's been right here telling me love is not that complicated. Mine, you don't need grand words or grand gestures, you just need to show up every day and wag a little harder and mean it in the way. She finds me every morning, she finds me someday in the kitchen, her and me and nothing missing. She finds me. The pancakes are long finished, the plate is put away. My dog is napping in the sun patch, and I decide to stay just a little longer at the table with a second cup in hand, letting thoughts drift like the steam does. No agenda, no plan. I think about the summer and the trip I wanna take. I think about the garden and the changes I could make. I think about absolutely nothing for a beautiful minute or two. That's the real reason for the second cup, it's true. Second cup, let me wander, let me go wherever slow. Second cup, let me wonder things I never let myself know. What I want, what I'm dreaming, what a life like this could be. Second cup in the Sunday morning, pour a little more for me. Second cup. There's a bird outside the window that I've never named but should. There's a plant that's doing something new and interesting, it's good. Everything around me is just quietly alive, and I am too, and that's enough, and that's a thing to recognize. I've been moving fast for months now, like the world would fall apart. But the second cup reminds me that the world lives in this heart. Second cup, let me wander, let me go wherever slow. Second cup, let me wonder things I never let myself know. What I want, what I'm dreaming, what a life like this could be. Second cup in the Sunday morning, pour a little more for me. Second cup. Daydreaming isn't wasting, it's the most productive thing. It's how you figure out what matters more than anything. So pour another cup and let your mind go where it goes. Sunday is the one day made for things the daydream knows. Second cup, stay right here, no rush to leave this table. Second cup, Sunday morning here. The morning's almost over now. The sun has shifted right. My dog has moved into the bedroom to catch the afternoon light. I'm washing up the mixing bowl. Last few suds swirl down the drain, and I'm already thinking about how to make this feeling stay. Not the day itself, I know that it will have to end, but the quiet that it gave me, I wanna carry in. I'll carry Sunday with me through the Monday and the rush. I'll carry Sunday with me when the world gets to be too much. The coffee and the light, the flower on my hands, the dog, the chalkboard, the window. I'll carry that wherever I land. I'll carry Sunday with me. Tuesday at the desk, when everything feels loud, I'll close my eyes a second and come back here somehow. Back to the kitchen in the morning, back to slow and unafraid, back to the woman I was Sunday, and the peace she learned to make. She wasn't trying to be anything, just present and just still. She made her pancakes, loved her dog, and let the morning fill. I'll carry Sunday with me through the Monday and the rush. I'll carry Sunday with me when the world gets to be too much. The coffee and the light, the flower on my hands, the dog, the chalkboard, the window. I'll carry that wherever I land. I'll carry Sunday care of yourself, not just one morning in the kitchen, but what you choose to hold long after the dishes dry, long after the dog falls asleep. Something about who you are on Sundays is the version of you to keep. I'll carry Sunday with me through whatever comes. The golden light, the warm cup, my Beagle, the hum. I'll carry Sunday with me all week long. I'll carry Sunday I reach for my phone before I reach for anything. Find the song that sounds like how the morning feels. Soft guitar and something warm and wandering, the kind of melody that slowly heals. I press play before the coffee's even started, before the sun has fully claimed the room. A little music for the open-hearted, a little rhythm just to set the mood. Something slow, something sweet, something that matches my heartbeat. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just the kind of song that's made to last. Key it up, let it play, let the music fill the quiet of the day. Song by song, note by note, let it wrap around me like a coat. This is how I start the morning right. Carry yesterday's shadows into light. Cue it up, let it go, let the music lead me somewhere slow. There's a song I always skip until I don't, and today it's perfect, strange how that can be. Funny how a melody can flow and land exactly where you need to see. The Beagle lifts his head and twitches sideways, like he's asking what we're listening to. I hum along and flip the pancake my way. Sunday morning has its own soundtrack too. Something low, something true, something that feels like me and you. Nothing rushed, nothing wrong, just the perfect Sunday morning song. Cue it up, let it play, let the music fill the quiet of the day. Song by song, note by note, let it wrap around me like a coat. This is how I start the morning right. Carry yesterday's shadows into light. Cue it up, let it go, let the music lead me somewhere slow. There's no algorithm that can name this feeling, no trending list that knows exactly why. This particular song at this particular moment makes me wanna cry a little and be fine. It's just music and a kitchen and a morning and a dog who doesn't care about the words, but something in the melody keeps calling, and I answer it, I heard. Cue it up, let it play, let it carry you through every slow and tender Sunday. Cue it up, baby, this one's for you. close before I pour my coffee. I check the fern that's hung beside the glass. I pinch a yellow leaf from off the money tree and wonder how the weeks go by so fast. My hands are gentle in the morning stillness, touching soil and stem and waiting green. There's something sacred in the act of tending, something soft that living things can teach. They don't ask me for a single thing, just a little light, a little watering, and they give back more than I expect. A kind of quiet self-respect. Green things growing on my windowsill, they remind me to be patient, to be still. Every leaf a little act of faith, every root a kind of saving grace. I take care of them, they care for me in the best and most unconscious way. Green things growing in the morning light, teaching me to be okay. The snake plant's been with me through 3 apartments. It survived the year I almost didn't thrive. It stood there in the corner, dark and patient, when I needed proof that things survive. I talk to them sometimes, I know it's silly, but the Beagle doesn't judge, and neither does the fern. There's something in the green and growing, really, something I keep coming back to learn. They don't need much, they just need me to show up slow and consistently. And isn't that the thing we all need most? Someone who just doesn't let us coast. Green things growing on my windowsill, they remind me to be patient, to be still. Every leaf a little act of faith, every root a kind of saving grace. I take care of them, they care for me in the best and most unconscious way. Green things growing in the morning light, teaching me to be okay. I used to think I wasn't someone who could keep a living thing alive, but look at all this green around me, look at everything that's managed to survive. Maybe I'm more capable of loving than I used to let myself believe. These quiet things I've watered through the seasons are the proof I needed growing here with me. Green things growing on my windowsill, green things growing, teaching me to be still. I'll keep tending to the living and the light. Green things growing in my Sunday morning life. Find a piece of paper and a pen. The kitchen's warm, the coffee's cooling down. I don't know quite where I should even begin, but the morning's quiet and the words come around. I write the date and then I write the word dear, and something in me loosens just a bit, like speaking to the person who appears on the other side of all of this. I hope you found the thing you couldn't name. I hope the ache in you is softened into grace. I hope the Sunday morning feels the is at my feet. And something about this morning feels complete. I can't know what the coming year will bring, but I'm not scared the way I used to be. Dear future me, I'm writing this to say I love the woman you're becoming every day. I tell her things I haven't told a soul, about the fear I've been too proud to speak, about the dream I'm holding soft and whole, about the way the future used to feel too steep. The Beagle rests his chin upon my knee, like he's saying, take your time, it's fine. Alright, I hope you found your way to see that you were always, always doing fine. I hope you kept the plans, I hope you still make pancakes on a slow and sunny day. I hope you know the morning windowsill was where you figured out that you were okay. Dear future me, I want you to know that here right now I'm doing my best to grow. The coffee's warm, the dog is at my feet, and something about this morning feels complete. I can't know what the coming year will bring, but I'm not scared the way I used to be. Dear future me, I'm writing this to say I love the woman you're becoming every day. Fold it up and put it in the drawer beside the candles and the spare house key. Maybe I'll forget and find it after and cry a little at the girl I used to be. But she was trying, she was really trying. She was standing in her kitchen in the sun, writing love notes to the version she was hoping she would one day have the courage to become. Dear future me, you made it here, you made it through another year, and you're still here, still making Sunday mornings. You're still reaching for the beautiful, still opening the doors. The golden hour, the last all morning. The light came in at 7 and it stayed. It pulled across the floor in amber streams, the kind of morning light that makes you brave, the kind that only happens in our dreams. I stood there with my mug and didn't move for longer than I thought I ever could, just watching how the gold would shift and groove across the walls, across the countertop wood. This is golden, this is golden, this whole morning wrapped in sun. Time has slowed or maybe stalled, or maybe time has just become something softer, something kinder than it's ever been before. This is golden, let it hold you, let it keep you, let it pour. Golden hourglass all morning here, every window full of amber, full of clear, warm and still and so impossibly bright. This is what it looks like, Sunday light. The pancakes smell like butter and like good. The dog is stretched out on the floor like he should. Golden hour holding everything in place. Golden light across my Sunday morning face. The coffee maker finished and it sighed, like it was also savoring the peace. The The sunlight moved an inch to the left side, but kept on doing everything I need. I thought about the weekend, let it go. I thought about the things I haven't done, but then the light went warm and let me know that this right here is all, and it's enough. This is golden, this is golden. Even hours feel like grace. Time is slower, morning slower, and the light has found its place. On my hands and on my coffee, on the dog and on the wall. This is golden, this is golden, golden enough for all. Golden hour lasts all morning here. Every window full of amber, full of clear. Warm and still and so impossibly bright. This is what it looks like, Sunday light. The pancakes smell like butter and like good. The dog is stretched out on the floor like he should. Golden hour holding everything in place. Golden light across my Sunday morning face. It won't last, I know it won't last. The afternoon will shift and the week will come fast. But right now, right here in this improbable glow, I am warm and unhurried and I have nowhere to go. And that's enough, that's more than enough. That's the kind of everything that nothing else can touch. Golden, golden, let it last. Golden, golden, hold the light. Golden morning, don't look back. Just golden, just right. I used to dread the Sunday afternoon, that creeping feeling crawling up the spine. The week ahead would loom like something cruel, but that was then, and this is a different time. I made my pancakes slow and made my peace. I gave the dog his breakfast, gave myself the same. I let the stillness do its work and ease the parts of me that carry too much weight. Something changed when I started giving morning time enough to breathe and settle down. The fear I used to feel before the week came doesn't wear the same familiar crown. The week ahead doesn't scare me now, not the way it used to, not somehow. Sunday morning fix something in me, something quiet, something I can't see. The coffee and the light and the slow pen, the Beagle and the playlist and the plan. To have no plan at all, but just to be. The week ahead looks different now to me. There's an email I've been meaning to address, in meetings that I'd rather not attend. But sitting here I feel a little less like I'm just waiting for the week to end. The Beagle doesn't worry about Monday. He's fully here, he's fully in this room. I'm trying to be more like him on Sunday, more present in the morning, less consumed. Because when I give the morning all the morning, and I stay here until the morning's done, I walk into the week a little softer and a little less afraid of what will come. The week ahead doesn't scare me now, not the way it used to, not somehow. Sunday morning fix something in me, something quiet. across the floor. Maybe I just needed something simple to remind me what I'm doing this all for. I'm not running from the week, I'm ready. I'm not bracing, I am standing still. Sunday morning makes me feel more steady, more prepared, more grounded, more until not so scary, not so steep, not so far beyond the reach of me. Not so Monday, not so soon, still just Sunday in the morning. The same mug every morning, heavy clay. The same spot by the window where I stand. The way I tap the coffee maker twice before I let it do what I have planned. The Beagle waits beside his bowl and knows before I reach the cabinet he can read. The small and ordinary way my life goes. These rituals are everything I need. Some people go for luxury and distance, for the ocean and the five-star hotel room. But I found mine in the small and the consistent, in the Sunday morning rituals of this room. This is richness, this right here. My same mug and my same small atmosphere. The coffee in the window and the dog, the pancake batter written in no log. Just memory and habit and the feel of something more than just a morning meal. This is richness I could never buy. Small rituals that make a life feel right. I fold the dish towel in the same old way. I keep the butter out so it stays soft. I put a song on that I always play when Sunday needs a gentle lifted loft. These are not the things I'd brag about. They're not the things that make it to the feed, but they're the things I miss without a doubt. The small routines that quietly succeed. Some people think that ritual is hollow, that routine dulls the edges of a life. But I found something warm I want to follow, something grounding, something soft, something right. This is richness, this right here. My same mug and my same small atmosphere. The coffee in the window and the dog, the pancake batter written in no log. Just memory and habit and the feel of something more than just a morning meal. This is richness I could never buy. Small rituals that make a life feel right. Wealth is not the number in the account or the size of anything I own. It's the feeling when the coffee starts to count. The way the morning makes this house a home. It's the Beagle doing circles at my feet. It's the sunlight doing something to the wall. It's the ritual of making Sunday sweet. The smallest, richest moments of them all. This is richness, this is enough. This is morning and the life I love. Small and golden, warm and mine. This is richness, every Sunday time. He heard the cabinet open from the bedroom. He He's been awake since before the sun was up. He doesn't know what we'll do today, and that's fine, 'cause right now there's a bowl and there's a cup. He sees the leash hung on the hook by the doorway, and it might as well be Christmas, it's that bright. I watch him spiral circles in the hallway, completely undone by one small delight. He doesn't worry what comes after. He doesn't hold the weak behind. He just exists inside his laughter and leaves his whole small heart behind. Every single ordinary moment, he receives it like a gift. That's the thing I'm trying to learn from him, that tiny radical shift. I wanna love a walk the way he loves a walk. I wanna love the morning, let it stop me in my tracks. I wanna get as happy over breakfast as he does, and feel the sunlight on my face and not hold back. He finds a joy in every single ordinary thing. He doesn't wait for something big to feel alive. I wanna love a Sunday like he loves a Sunday like he does, like he does, like he does. He follows me from kitchen back to living room. He does not understand why I would go anywhere, but then I stop and he is there just looking, his whole face full of something like a prayer. The pancakes hit the pan and he is standing at complete attention, nose raised to the air. The drama and the beauty of a beagle who acts like every breakfast is a rare affair. He doesn't question if he's worthy. He doesn't wonder if it's fine to be excited about the morning, to claim the day is totally mine. He just receives it, all of it, and wags and wags and wags some more. That's what I need to practice being open and alive and sure. I wanna love a walk the way he loves a walk. I wanna love the morning, let it stop me in my tracks. I wanna get as happy over breakfast as he does, and feel the sunlight on my face and not hold back. He finds a joy in every single ordinary thing. He doesn't wait for something big to feel alive. I wanna love a Sunday like he loves a Sunday like he does, like he does, like he does. He's asleep now in a patch of fluorescent, twitching slightly, chasing something in the dream. I'm the one awake and still and watching and thinking that my life is what it seems, which is enough, which is exactly what it needs to be right here, right now. He taught me that this morning in the kitchen. He never has to say a word to show me how, like he does, like he does. Find the joy in the morning, like he does. Let the sun be enough, like he does, like he does. Every day is a wonder, like he does, like he does. Saw the caption on the post, rise and grind. 6 a.m. and someone's already at the gym. I put my phone down, read the room, read my mind, and decided I would do the opposite of him. The pancake batter doesn't need to be rushed. The coffee doesn't benefit from speed. I will not be productive before breakfast. I refuse to make urgency my creed. This is not laziness, this is a a different kind of work, the work of knowing when to stop and when to start, the work of being human and refusing to be first, and putting something gentle on the heart. No rush, no race, no hustle in this house, no metrics for a Sunday morning's worth. I will not count the minutes or account for every quiet hour on this earth. The pancakes cook at exactly the right pace, the coffee cools to exactly the right time. No rush, no race, this soft and Sunday space is my resistance, and it's mine. They told us that the early bird gets everything, that productivity is next to something holy. But I've been early and I've chased the offering, and I came home each time a little lonely. So now I guard this morning like a boundary. I built it slow, brick by small domestic brick. This kitchen and this silence and this Sunday are the antidote to every hustle trick. This is not withdrawal from the world, this is choosing how I show up when I do. This is the radical act of being still and knowing that stillness makes me more, not few. No rush, no race, no hustle in this house, no metrics for a Sunday morning's worth. I will not count the minutes or account for every quiet hour on this earth. The pancakes cook at exactly the right pace, the coffee cools to exactly the right time. No rush, no race, this soft and Sunday space is my resistance, and it's mine. They can keep the 5 a.m. cold plunge, the morning pages and the optimized routine. I'll keep my Beagle and my batter and the light across my kitchen windowsills clean. This is not a lesser life, this is a chosen one. I choose the slow, I choose the warm, I choose the soft, I choose the Sunday morning like a quiet revolution, and I will keep on choosing it. I will not stop. No. Soft Sunday, this is mine. Sunday morning, as a soft landing, the week ends, the week begins, and you are okay. The week is finally done when or I am done with it. It's hard to say, either way the morning's coming gently, and here I am again on Sunday. The dishes are all washed, the week is folded and set aside like laundry on the chair. The weight of it is mostly gone or softened by the smell of coffee filling up the air. Here at the end and the beginning, here where the weeks go soft and still, here where the world outside stops spinning, and Sunday does what only Sunday will. Here I am again, soft landing, Sunday morning, safe and sure. Here I am again, still standing, a little warm but opening the door. The Beagle at my feet, the batter in the bowl, the week behind me, done its part. Here I am again, does, but that's not now. And now is what I have, and what I have is more than ever was. The sun is warm, the dog is warm, the room is full of everything that makes me feel like me. I am okay, I am more than okay. I am the person I was learning to be, and the week will come, and I will go, and I will give it everything I know, and then I'll find my way back here to the soft landing, to another Sunday, to the